Right. How are you? Welcome to another live stream, a second one on social matters, guys. We are in Nyabohanze where drama unveils every day. And some of you keep asking us, why do you talk about these people? Of course, they are full of drama. When people are full of drama, there is so much you can talk about them as a reactor. So don't ask us more, but you can watch and comment. But only, kind of an argument against or for is allowed. But when you come around abusing people, of course, you'll get your junk of bread. Whether it will be buffalo or any other bread, will give you your pill, all right? And you can chew it home. So welcome once more. And this is Prissy for you on Edutainment for Us, our second live stream of the day from Nyabohanze. All right, so David Jr. has been warned by, did I see echoes, village echoes about this aspect of digging deep into the family. But guys, remember, if he doesn't do that well, where will the telenova come from? Of course, he has to do this because he knows drama will come around it. Gint will come and speak. Father to Matiko will come and speak. The vampire grandma will speak about it. So he has to do it because that is where drama stands. As a content creator, he knows what he's doing. He buys 3 cows, maybe out of it, he can make enough money for just a horse or something else. I don't know what his likes are for compared to his brother Marwa. Because so far I've not seen him interested in horses, and he's not also interested in mat, but he's maybe interested in something else. Are they cars or buildings, something like that, right? Yeah. So, I don't know, when Gintu came about with that story, what was his intention? Some people are like, yeah, he's creating a story to use it for a name or whatever. I don't know. People in Nyabohanze have a lot of things you will never understand. Sometimes we think it's reality only to see it as an illusion. I don't know. So debug 696F, from where are you? You must be watching for the first time, my friend. Because if you are watching for the second or third time, automatically you would know where I am from. Of course, I'm in Kenya. Welcome. Asmau Kasim, hello, welcome in the house. Thank you so much. So Deepak, please subscribe to the channel. I know you are new, and don't ignore that. And you can also like the video. Thank you for the like. I've seen a like there. I appreciate whoever it is. May God bless you. All right, so we go ahead. They always say we move ahead, okay? We talk small, big as we move ahead. All right. Bambruska. So we are here talking about the bride price. How is bride price paid? Deepak says from India. India, of course, there's a lot to think about. India has so much to talk about. I don't know what exactly we'll be talking about here, but there is a lot, okay? Of course, we have things to do with what the Prime Minister did in India. And also there is the culture, the dancing culture around so many dances, including the spiritual, Indian spiritual, and also we have Bollywood. So that's much I know about India. And of course, Mahatma Gandhi with the charity aspect, all right? So thank you so much, guys. Welcome in the house, and welcome. All right, do you like India? Debak, why should I hate India? Tell me reasons, give me reasons to hate India, okay? And I'll see whether to hate it. Give me reasons, okay? Yeah, so do you like Kenya, by the way? Let me see. What is your answer? Do you like Kenya? Because I think tit for tat would be a fair game. If you like Kenya, then we would see whether I can like India. If you don't like Kenya, then I would also say maybe I would not like. Kenya is my country. So what is your thought about Kenya? You're saying it is not clean. You should know. Really, Kenya has been trending in the world. How can you not know about it now? Come on. So you mean because you have not come to Kenya, you don't know about Kenya? I know about India, I know about Thailand, I know about Mexico, I know about Argentina, I know about, I don't know, name them all. So you should know about these things, not because you are there or something else. We are in the virtual space. That is why social media is there. The maps are there. And also, I think through our education is one of the education accommodates so much. Like we kind of learn something to do with the other cultures and sometimes even to do with books, right? We have storybooks which we read and the writers are from India. Kenya is South Africa. Oh my God. Oh my God. If I had the tools like JT, I would be like, who? No. Kenya is so different. Kenya is in East Africa. South Africa is South Africa. Come on. Are you a teacher? Why do you think I'm a teacher? Okay. Do I look like a teacher? All right. So let's go on with our discussion. And David Jr. says, finally, cows for dowry. I understand India, you are the men are the ones who pay bride price, right? Not men, women. Is it applicable to all the Indian cultures, or do we have specific groups of people, regions where, you know, like women pay bride price while men don't? I would just like to know. Debak says, sister, do you know about law of attraction? Law of attraction in physics, you mean? I don't know. But I've done physics, of course, when you talk about law of attraction, about poles and what have you. But I don't want to remember much about physics. I did it for how many years, and it did not help me a thing. There is a very limited help physics gave it to me. You know, I did physics from primary through science. Then when I came to high school, I did it for 4 years, sat for the exam, got my C+, but it has not taken me anywhere. Because we always dreamt that it would give us engineering courses, it would give us something in medicine, especially those who deal with X-ray cubes, like, you know, something like that. But it never gave me anything, so I hardly want to really recall much about it, apart from when I'm making jokes about, you know, reconnecting power when power is off and all that on Facebook, right? Yeah, so it is life. So David Jr. brings the idea of payment of dowry, and I was just asking the back. Are all the regions in India having women paying bride price, or does it happen like in Kenya where men are supposed to pay bride price? That's a question I'm asking. Now, when it comes to bride price, do people help you in contributing towards payment of dowry, or should you do it yourself for you to prove yourself as worth? Because in past in Kenya, it could be a community, because they used to own a woman. A whole community could own you, imagine. But now currently it's about you and whoever you're married to. Sometimes even the family itself doesn't help. But in some families, maybe the father can help and such a thing. But in past, it would be a whole community, like even an uncle from an uncle of an uncle would contribute a cow, another one gives another and another. So you come to a community and they tell you, ng'ombe walilipwa na hawa watu wote. So you belong to the community, you can go to one farm, help them in farming. You go to another home, help them in, you know, harvesting. You go to another farm, help them to feed the animals, because you are belonging to the community. But now, currently, you only, you know, you are supposed to now have dowry paid by your husband. And I think that's what is changing the culture in Kenya, so that you find Rorasho among the Kikuyu friends come about and contribute together. Then people take dowry, because now it has come out as a responsibility of just the man himself. So they are finding ways to help themselves, because the families cannot help anymore. You know, like now you have to hustle, work before you can get dowry. And again, unfortunately, cows are so expensive. The cheapest you can buy when you're going to pay dowry, one cow is 20,000 Kenyan shillings. We can say that is literally around Can we say around 150 USD? Yeah. So that's exactly how much you need in Kenya to have one cow to go pay dowry. And in past, you could pay as many cows as 12, but most people are paying 2. Many of them may be 6 or such, but we have societies like among the Luo, especially when one is able, they pay a lot. So David Jr. has come up with the cows he wants to pay, give Mwita so that he can pay for Pride Prize. I'm like, okay, how many are these? So, of course, I looked at the subscribers of David Jr. They have been pushing him left and right because he has to adhere to their word. They are the bosses. What they say is what he dances to. They say dance to the tune if you want to maintain the music, right? So David Jr. has been Simfi, Wemfi, Hendeni, welcome, welcome. So David Jr. has finally decided. The back says what? Yes, there is dowry system in India. But I just wanted to know whether it is the girl or you are saying the girl family have to pay the bride price in India. Hey, my goodness. So does it mean that woman should be the one to dominate in the home and say what has to be? Because I suspect if I pay dowry then, hey, all right, like you pay dowry and then you are not bringing this man in your home. You go to their home and you pay the bride price. So the cow's head first arrive there, then you arrive. Oh my God. Okay, so I don't know why then is this bride price paid in among the India, because for us it used to appreciate the care taken by the parents on the girl, the education, maybe value addition given to the girl. And the fact that that girl is going to go in another society and maybe give birth to kids, that's why the bride price was always given. Deepak says, no, girl comes to boy home. So how do I take cows to somebody's home? Then I follow also and remain in that home. Now, that is the controversy I don't understand. Like now, of course, because the bride price already arrived in the boy's home, will this lady come and also take care of the cows again? Hey, that's complex anyway. I try to see that is cultural aspects. And I wonder when do Indians really marry from different races? Like, do you marry the whites? Do you marry the Africans? And when you marry Africans, do you expect these women to pay bride price, or are they the ones who are going to receive? Because in an African situation, when a man gives birth to girls, they expect dowry to be paid, not them paying. It would be, hey, hula baloo. If they just got a girl telling them they're the ones to pay cows. Deepak says no cow, but household things and some money. Oh, my goodness. So you carry like furniture, a bed maybe, and a fridge, and let's say what else in the house, and you go take to. And is it going to be owned by that girl when she's married there, or is it owned by the mother-in-law or father-in-law? That's another thing I've never understood. And I really have interest to understand more. Maybe I should even take time to understand this culture, because currently in Kenya we have a lot of Indians. Though I don't know whether they really intermarry with the maybe Africans, or I rarely see it happening anyway. All right, so that discussion is just coming in line with David Jr. So David Jr. is here, laughing off at the traditional meeting that is currently going on in the village. You know, since that day Gintu was talking about dancing grandma was the wife to Matiko's father, there has been gatherings and gatherings in Nyabohanze. Nyabohanze people, hey, I don't know whether they are idle, or they have so much time, or they don't have what to talk about, or they really are a communal society. That is something I don't understand. Guys, I don't understand, because like in modern society, most people mind their own business. But when it comes to Nyabohanze, in some things they become a communal society. In some situations, it is you and you alone. So I'm surprised. I'm shocked at the same time. Do we have such a word? Maybe there is. So let's get to check what David Jr. said here after he had been invited to a meeting and he said he will surely go. What else did he say? Listen to him.
ndio kuheshimu kabisa. Bila hapo watakutekea watu. I don't want to laugh with the people here. They are very ungrateful. Nisikia vibaya sana baada ukija kuniletea na be mangana na be hivi mbona amerudi amerudi hapa namna gani? Kwa pale sikuona labda kuna kitu anakuja. Baada hiyo fundi akaja kanambiaje? Analeta kufuli. Unajua Daudi wanamtukana huko. Kufuatilia wakaambiwa waenda juu. Wow. Hasa kasema people are really abusing me in this village, guys. And which I want to play with them. I want to play with them and I mean it. Yeye anabeti hata Andrew alikuwemo na mkano. Okay guys, no problem. Let them be. Yeah. I'm always on my lane, but when people cross my lane, even grandma says I'm really laughing with them too much. But let's see how it will go. They won't play with me, and they know that. Anyway, she's cleaning, guys. This is how everything.
All right, guys, you heard it. Huh? He promises not to play with them. And who are they? Of course, Mokami is currently talking so much to Gintu and this guy Matiko, among others. Now remember, Dancing Grandma has been indicated recently. We are not sure who are we. We have never been in Nyabohanze and we don't plan to go there. So it was recently indicated that she used to be the wife of Matiko's father. I'm like, oh, God help us, because what is this? And now Mwita came to stay around, and now bride price is being given by David Jr. I don't know as who, maybe as a helper. But I just ask myself, why is David Jr. so keen to make sure that Mwita and Dancing Grandma are officially married? If you know, let me know. Let me know, because I fail to understand why this guy is young. He's not even married. He's still acquiring property. He said recently he has to make sure he's stable before he begins to marry. Now, of late, his business is seriously ensuring Mwita and Grandma are married. Tell me, what is the motive? Team Devi, you know better. What is the motive? And the rest of you, do you know the motive? Team haters, maybe can you guess the motive? What is his intention? Why does he want to make sure he gives a marriage certificate to Mwita and Grandma? And of course, the two of them are illiterate. They don't know anything to do with marriage and how it goes. In fact, he's the one pushing everything. I am even sure when it comes to the certificates, he knows what he's going to do. What is this that is being insinuated here? And how comes Matiko's father gave land to this lady and allowed him to bring another man inside the home? I don't understand that one. And of course, the grandma has already sold some bit of land, and Matiko's also family has sold a bit of land to David Jr. They say, you don't have brains, your staff go. And of course, some people didn't have brains in this village. They sell even the road. How do you sell your land, including the road? Anyway, let's not abuse them, because maybe they always say, may you forgive them, for they not know what they are doing. You remember recently, Suluhu said that in Tanzania and said, I now forgive. Go about and check if the mistakes of those who are held up are not so serious. If they were pushed, then forgive them, because even the Bible says. Anyway, we are misusing the Bible maybe because this is not the context for the Bible. So let's get to hear what else he says here.
You see? That's how she does. Oh guys, look. So this is how she does, guys. Okay? She uses her bare hands. For her, she's used to.
Anyway, literacy is one of the best thing that someone can survive with, and whatever they say, they're not so sure. Look at this dancing grandma. She's actually procasting fresh cow dung on her, crops, and she's so proud, shouting how it's going to give a lot of manure. I'm like, are you so sure? Because it only becomes manure after rotting, not when it's fresh. When it's fresh like this, it can even burn food, especially if there is no rains. All right. And David Jr. is right there celebrating everything, because for him it's making content. He's not there to teach anything. But anyway, he respects hardworking people, right? Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. That is a smile from which grandma give us a smile. Oh, tunaweza ruka na makumbuko. Tuone ng'ombe zetu koko. Najua sikuonesha watu zimewasili. Nataka niwaoneshe saa hii. Alright guys, so we are here. These are the cows that we bought, guys, okay? The cows have arrived. Alright? You see this one? Mama uko na receipt? Unaweza leta niwaoneshe bei tulinunua ndio wajue. Kenyosha rochone. Sio alifeo. Ndio ndio pia hizi ng'ombe hayo. Kipia nakuja kutuachia. Lakini hiyo sawa hai. Maana ni mbali kwake. Si ndio hapo. Maana alifika na mimi nimefika kutoka kununua madawa, wakanishikia na nini tukazidunga shindano Ni vizuri ningepata hiyo receipt nionyesha tu nionyesha tu hiyo mama ni shilingi ngapi nilinunua. So guys, I would like to share with you the prices that we bought these cows. So Mwita just went on the other side to bring the receipts because we gave someone to transport these cows to this place. And for him to transport, he had to have the receipts at hand, because we don't want a scenario whereby transporting and people say it's for theft. No. So we decided to surrender the receipts to him when he was bringing the cows. Majina sasa paka itaweka majina. Lakini kwa sasa hayana majina. Haina majina. Itakuwa majina kigelegele. Lakini ule mwemekaa pale mrembo. Ule ni Pamela ule. Bahati sikujua. Bahati sikujua. Bahati simona unaona bahati imepona. Wow guys. So these are the cows that we bought. And the reason why we purchased actually guys, we'll be going to the animal market on Sunday because we need to have 3 cows. We only managed to purchase yesterday 2 cows because the market was, wasn't okay because we had lots of middlemen there. So we had, and also because of time, we managed, because we didn't want to rush on these, Yeah, we want to take the best of the best. So according to us, these are the best, all right? So we'll be going to the animal market on Sunday. Today is on Friday. It will depend on the time you're watching the video. So a day after tomorrow, we'll go to the market so that we can purchase 1 cow. And also a good friend of mine, Baby, thank you so much, all the way from Germany. She told me she would like to support the wedding with a big goat, okay? Nawaambia Jumapili tutarudi mnada, tununue ng'ombe moja na mbuzi kwa sababu jana tukutaka kuharakisha tununue kitu kibovu. Vitu vinaenda taratibu. Baba vipi? Everything good? Huyu ni ule mtoto wako. Wa mwisho. Mtoto wako wa mwisho. Huyu ule alitoroka. Huyu kutoroka ni waajiriwa. Huyu ni yaya. Huyu ni yaya. Huyu wangu sasa wa mwisho. Huyu anaitwa yaya. Mbona yaya yako na maridadi hapa? Yaya. Mbona yaya anaona uko na furaha? Itakuwa 9. Sufuria wageni wakija zilikuwa 8. Zitaongezwa na marafiki, zitafika hata zaidi ya 200. Maana wanasema mtoto ana heshima, yeye anafika ndivyo. So guys, grandma she says if you want to take yaya, it's cows there enough.
You see how scheming this lady is. She is planning for her daughter and she says she needs 8 cows. 8 cows for the lady because she is respectful. She says 8 cows, but the lady already has a child.
Atakuja tu. Si kitu kubwa. Hata jioni alikuwa hapa sikukumbuka tena. Lazima abadilike. So guys, yeah, I'll show you, you know, for transparency and accountability. But I already know Grandma can't lie. She just spoke by herself. We bought that one 38,000 Kenyan shilling, and this one 39,500. That is the money that we bought. And also, when that guy comes, because Mwita went there, he didn't find him.
But I don't like zebra. I don't know your color when I'm seeing.
Yeah, you know we have to pay the. Yeah, we have to pay the guy who brought the. I mean, it's a lot, but it is what it is. There are some things even I want to mention here. Even we pay the taxes. I don't really pay my receipt. Ya kukatiwa. Receipt ilikuwa mia. Yeah, so it's a blessing to be here. Na bado tunarudi kwa mnada. Jumapili tunarudi kwa mnada. Kununua ng'ombe ingine, tunaenda kununua tena mbuzi. Mbona yeye uko na furaha?
So the grandma is wedding Mwita. And 3 cows are going to be paid. I don't know whether the goat will be paid or eaten. And I don't know who is going to receive the dowry, because from the information in the village, it said this lady who was from Tanzania. I don't know, the Maasai from Tanzania. And now I don't know whether they are going to cross the border and take the cows there, or how it's going to happen. On the other side, Gintu said that the bride price should be returned to Baba, father to Matiko, and after that the lady should go away from this land. I was like, is it going really to happen? If you have left this lady to live with Mwita here, you cannot now turn about and say that she has to leave. Like who? And then my question is, does it mean these kids are Matiko's father? Because Mwita says he has one kid with the grandma. I don't know whether it's the boy that was threatening to beat Mwita the other day, or whether it's this Yaya girl who is qualified to receive 8 cows out of dowry. Guys, let's look at this.
Tufunge ndoa pingu ya maisha, unaona? Pingu ya maisha. Ni furaha jamani. Umefurahi pia wewe? Kwa hivyo utaalika pia wageni wako.
The son-in-laws can come and visit.
So they are trying to invite people. Watu waje toka sasa. Tunajua lengo la siku hatujalipanga ni lini, lakini tunasubiri wageni wetu wako Mombasa na Ezi. Sasa tujue kama tuingia leo. Watakapoingia sasa, mpaka wakishaingia na wazungu wetu, tupange wameingia ni lini sasa, maana wataka sherehe yetu ifanyike wazungu wapo, maana wazungu ndio wanatusupport. All right guys, grandma, because lots of you they have been asking, when is the wedding? So grandma just opened up. She's waiting for our American visitors to arrive here.
When are they arriving?
That's when now she'll announce the wedding, because grandma truly value people who have been always supporting her. Yeah, so that is what she just said. Yeah, tunataka mpaka unaona yule mtoto alikuja hapa. Yule Teresia mtoto wa mtu yule ambaye nilikuza. Na lazima atapewa ripoti, baba tunafanya nini? Leo nataka leo tuongee na yeye. Au kesho basi leo tunaenda juu. Kwa hivyo wakati wowote ataingia hapa. So even Mwita's daughter, she's being invited. I know I've featured him on my previous on my previous video. So she has to come. Wewe Mwita unataka akuje Mwita? Nataka katoto alikakuza kaaje. Hivyo. Mbona uliamua kuchukua Mwita wakati wengine walimkataa mama? Mimi niliamua kumchukua. Unajua mtu ukichukua kitu na kitupa hivi toka wewe naenda wanakimbia wanakuzomea. Mimi nilikubali kumchukua Mwita. Nilikubali kumchukua Mwita. Nikajua unajua unatoka tumboni huna chochote, ukifika duniani unapatiwa hata kitambaa unafungwa, tauli inakuja, mafuta yanakuja, jamani amepata mgeni. Sasa tunaona baraka ambaye Mungu amenipa. She decided to take Mwita because Mwita was divorced because of his situation. He was so poor, he didn't have anything. So grandma didn't see like Mwita is a poor boy. They decided to take him, and they have been staying here for the last 25 years. Nawaambia Mwita aliacho kwa sababu alikuwa maskini. Hana chochote. Alipata mtoto ndo mimi hapa. Sasa unaona huyu. Now even grandma's
so this is the daughter.
He is the real dad, you know. He's kind of the dad, you know, the real dad to her. Yeah, even they have given birth to, you know. Now the daughter says the dad is looking so handsome these days. Yeah, you see guys, even grandma. Hajava. Ay, acha nikuoneshe picha ujao ni watu gani. Okay guys, let me show you.
Okay. So the daughter for Mwita is finally here. Yeah. And she already has a son, a daughter. And also Mwita has his own daughter from the other side. Of course, she was shown here. So we are waiting for the 25 years without marriage is finally going to be officialized and the goat will be there. Okay, so operation on. Gint, what do you have to say? Gint, what do you have to say? And Baba Matiko, what do you have to say? Finally, the goats, the animals are here to pay dowry.
Wow. Okay guys, let's see how it goes. Though I won't film the part for surgery. Huh? No. My video can be affected.
All right, guys. Now let's get to the Latino family. Of course, they visited MAYUGUNO's home because there was a birthday for our own Dorina. Of course, for those of you know, Dorina is the sister to MAYUGUNO. She has been growing up in YouTube. She has always been here with the uncle, Jamaican uncle, doing great. So finally, after the brother bought this German machine recently, so he receives visitors and he begins to ask for favors in public before the parents. I'm like, hey, has the Latino culture changed, or African? Because you don't go asking for a date for a lady before their parents. You don't. So MAYUGUNO took a chance. He did not want to waste time. Of course, he has ever gone to the villa to ask for a hand of Romino, and possibly he did not see the results. And there's a lot of competition with Gitriba in the house. So he has finally decided, let me ask boldly before my own father-in-law and mother-in-law. And of course, MAYUGUNO is building 3 houses. Now they are finally in the palace. Why not? If they have seen the goodness in this home, the main villa, why not this one? From zero to hero, right? Without much English, but with much money. All right, so let's go for it. Of course, now currently they understand YouTube is a job. They have seen what Marwa has done. So why not? So I don't know whether Romina just takes it for fun and all that. And of course, you will see when MAYUGUNO is talking, there is a way Rosho is communicating as if, zip it. This should be behind the scenes. Don't make it so public. But MAYUGUNO, I don't know whether he saw the signal. Let's just check together this video and see.
I thank God with that. Amen. I'm so surprised. Tell Rocio, can I ask you something?
Yeah.
I know you love your family.
Yes.
100%.
Yes.
Will you be happy if your family, like your sister, got a surprise?
A surprise?
Yes.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Yes.
Why did she say so before she knew what it is, or she knew?
Yes.
I can say you are big sister and Romina.
Yeah.
If I have surprise for them, you will be happy too.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is a good one. So, me have surprise for them.
Look at that.
You have a surprise.
Zip it.
I have a surprise for them.
Yes.
But he's not stopping, this guy.
Them like what will they like if someone take them for the date for the first time?
Imagine.
For like a romantic date? You mean?
It depends. You know, date is not about romantic or something.
Okay.
Maybe can be romantic after being the date or before.
Okay.
So, but we say, like, we have a surprise. Maybe we're gonna take them out.
Yes.
From the village in one day or a time.
Okay. Or 2 days.
Okay, so what I have to ask?
Yeah, me
I ask her what?
Yes, me I ask you that if you will allow that.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not the one to say yes or no. It's them. It's up to them.
Okay, ask them.
Hey.
So what do I have to ask? If they want to go out?
Yeah, if they go out. If first they ask them if they will be able to go out.
Mayuguno me pregunta a las dos hermanas si ustedes estarían disponibles para como salir, que las lleve a pasear a algún lado.
Esta tan disponible todo el tiempo.
Dice que no es que no tiene que ser romántico porque una cita romántica puede ser después de haber salido.
Pero yo estoy comprometida.
Like to go where? Where do you want to take?
Like a dinner date somewhere.
Ah, como una cena o algo así.
A cena or yeah, so, and asking them what will they like, maybe if someone to take them in the dinner, like what they like
what they like to eat, you mean?
No, like what they like if someone take them for the dinner date.
Yes.
What's they liking to like around, take them which place?
But they don't know here. They don't know. So it's up to you to take them somewhere nice.
Oh, somewhere nice.
Yes.
Ask them, yeah, they have already eat shawarma before.
Pregunta si ya alguna vez comieron shawarma.
Sí.
Sí, Romina, yes.
Oh.
Romina has tried.
Okay, and they ask her if she like.
Y sí, pregunta si te gustó.
Sí.
Oh,
Sí.
that's nice. So guys, be ready soon.
Hey, creating content with whites must be there. Yeah? Blacky does not make sense, okay? So darkness must meet with light to make the beauty of nature, right? So MAYUGUNO is trying it. You know, the other day people were saying, but Maro was trying so much to make some content using Louis, and Rocho was blocking. But Rocho is a free spirit, you can see. She has said it's upon them. When they are asked for any favor, it's upon them to say yes or no. And of course, according to her, if they want a date, let them go for it. Christine Haemba, what is wrong with you? Is this a woman or a man? Christine Haemba. Hey, what is? How do you say hello, hi, fake? Hello, hey, fake. What is this? Sometimes I just wonder whether people have written something or whatever. Because, you know, you say hi, relax. Because you've come to my channel, I'm doing something. So you don't just begin insisting, hello, hi, fake. Hello, hey, fake. What is that? You know, I don't just get it. Because if you want to watch, watch. But why are you drawing my attention so much, like what is burning in the house? You know, I'm doing something. I started a video. You are not even aware of what I'm doing. Then you just come and begin to dirty my channel. Like, it's unfair, guys. So anyway, let's continue. MAYUGUNO is there trying as much as possible to conquer the conqueror. And I'm like, hey, you know, one thing about Romino, she's a free spirit. She will relate with anybody, laugh, smile. And people in Nyabohanze have very funny ways of thinking. When they see someone, you know, smiling, ready to relate, they're like, yeah, there is something here. But anyway, and MAYUGUNO went forward to ask, will you allow your sister to remain in Africa and make a family? I'm like, Were you supposed to do that in public? If you wanted to do that when you take her for that date, you can ask those questions, MAYUGUNO. And again, you have to be careful because you are a man with a fallen family. You have just invited your daughter recently. I saw you saying that your daughter now has a room and I don't know what. Then you quickly begin to propose in public. Like, what exactly are you doing? Are you trying to say that now you want an easy way? Because now you know that in Argentina, they don't have to receive pride prize. You know, like we saw, once you pay a ticket, that is pride prize enough. And as long as you keep your woman well, they can be the CEOs of a safari or another company or host company or whatever. I don't know for MAYUGUNO which company, maybe music company, but Romino is not into music. Anyway, she's a beautiful lady right there. But I just imagine when she goes back to the villa with her sister, She will be laughing and they'll be like, remember, Mayugno is struggling even to do the English. Yeah, I can accept he has come from zero to hero. He has some brains because when he got the vehicle, the first thing he invited the mother to drive, to be driven around, and also the mother. And he has done a lot even to go visit Maja recently. And we've seen he's a different spirit all the same. But at the same time, he has his weaknesses, okay? And he always testifies, he says, no one doesn't have a weakness. We accept that. But now this one, it came like a shock. And I was like, okay, maybe the Latino people, that's how things happen. Because for my mother, she would be so much shocked to see someone proposing for her daughter in presence of everybody. So like, hey, the man has gods. What is happening? So Mayugno went ahead and ahead, you know, talking, not even stopping. And we can listen to this.
She has already give me a permit.
Permit indeed.
I said it's up to them, not to me.
And you know, like, it's good. You know, we need to see more Rocio here to make a better family.
Really?
Ask them if they like maybe one day
But you
to
keep
start a
planning.
family in the village.
Pregunta si, but you know my sister, she's married.
It's okay because even Romino
Don't bring problems. Don't bring.
that, you know, it's good because, you know, like, it's your sister to be together with her sister also.
Yeah.
And exploring, enjoy that, to see that different environment.
Okay.
Yeah, but if you do that, we can say maybe Romina can be part in our in-law in the village. So you guys
Pregunta si alguna vez, por ejemplo, a ustedes les gustaría formar una familia acá en el pueblo.
Yeah.
Sí, puede ser, pero, o sea, me tengo que adaptar bien y...
She's saying that yes, maybe she needs to fall in love.
To fall in love.
Yes.
And ask her if she will be able to be
Hey.
part of our family in the village.
Mayugno,
She needs to adapt.
Oh, really?
Mayugno, you are thick-headed. Someone is saying she needs time to adopt to the village, and you're still saying, ask her if she is willing to be part of family. Yeah, really? Like, okay, these people think because you have a big vehicle, German machine and all that, you just have to be automatically, somebody will go for you. You know, it's so unfortunate. Anyway, Mayugno, you broke your family because you want white skin, and I can see you are struggling. The other day you didn't make it with Flexi. And Alexi said, I am going to be as with many men as possible because I like men friends. And then if love comes, that is it. And now this one also is saying, I can first fall in love before I decide. And that is how it goes. Isn't that how the tingle goes? So Mayugno, you are dreaming. You are dreaming. Can you go and work out? And see on how you can create your own. Don't just dream around where Marwa is because he's your mentor. So you think it's so easy for you to just fall once. You wake up and, of course, because they came for the party to in your house, you are talking. You should have embraced through your actions than your words. I think that's what women like. They don't like people will be doing baba team, asking whether you like me, whether you like this, whether you'll do this. You do the actions. Let the action speak, then she will see whether she will fall in love. Didn't you see that Rochelle fell in love for, Marwa after seeing the treatment, seeing the villa, and coming to the villa, and boom, even without clothes, she had to remain in Kenya and go back later. So, I don't know. Victor E says, hello from South California. Hello, welcome, Victor. Thank you so much. How is California? So we have Southern and what? Northern California? Or which one? Southern? South goes with East. No, West and East. South, North. So Southern California. Do you have Northern California? Because I normally just know of California. I didn't know it has those sections. Blaz 7046 says, hi, nice energy. Thank you for the compliment. So Victor says, near Los Angeles. Oh, I heard someone who was watching from Los Angeles. I don't know whether he still does. But welcome in the house, and thank you so much for watching us from up in America, a land of first world. Our president is trying to pull our nation to first world. I don't know how much it will take. He says 20 years, 10 years. So I don't know how much it will take. But we are open to all that. So MAYUGUNO goes on and goes on with surprises. I'm like, you are opening your mouth right in front of the mother-in-law and father-in-law, and you're expecting good results. All right. Victor says, I gave you a like. You seem like a nice person. Okay. Thank you so much for the like. Thank you for the like. I appreciate. All right. So let's check here. You know, the first thing with the MAYUGUNO actually dumped a family. Though some people don't blame him, say it was planned to be, and others say it was meant to be. I don't know. And finally, he has the daughter now in the house. I hope he'll take good care of the daughter, because what matters is that he's able to take care of the daughter. Of course, I saw another video MAYUGUNO did saying that he had to say no to the ex-wife. I don't know. I never watched that video because I don't really follow up all the videos that MAYUGUNO does. I do watch some, I don't watch others. So this was Dorina's birthday. Visitors have just come in. Then MAYUGUNO starts asking questions in a series. I'm like, oh my God, what is this? But anyway, it is what it is. So let's see how MAYUGUNO ended it. And remember, you know, it's like there is something going behind the, behind the eyes of the rest. But MAYUGUNO is trying to expose it because it's like, do they know? So he's trying to make it known because he knew that this video Rosho is automatically recording, and possibly he knew that Gitriba would watch, right? So it's like fencing the territory. But then both Rosho and Romino have been so clever, saying, I have to fall in love first, okay? Did you hear that, MAYUGUNO? I hope you got it.
To adapt to what?
Like she needs to adapt to the lifestyle here.
Oh, but you know me, our life in the village, especially part of the YouTuber,
Yes.
is like it's the same life like others country.
Okay.
Because it's life each one, no part of local life too much.
Yes.
Really?
We have mix of party, go out, come home. Because you see even YouTuber in Nyabohanze, they don't like to go in the farm.
Él dice que, por ejemplo, la vida que él tiene no es como que es como la vida en otros países, dice, porque no es como que él hace la vida así local. Él como es youtuber dice que va de fiesta, vuelve a casa, no es como que tiene que ir a trabajar al campo.
I was just imagining a guy approaching a lady before the entire family, and because he's interpreting, I don't know whether MAYUGUNO is scared that they may be saying what is not true. I'm like, okay, all right, let's keep on. It's so tough.
Her question, like if she will be able to be part in our in-law in the village here. So because you can't choose for someone, fall in love with someone. No.
Exactly.
So what we do, guys, we need Rocio, and since day one we meet Rocio, some of people, especially young like me, they were so interested and motivated to be married. Like especially Rocio, girl from Rocio country. So I know it's not me alone. A Rocio family is a favorite to a lot of people here in the village.
Right.
So that's what I was asking. Maybe someone will think, that is MAYUGUNO. No, this is even for everyone. A man like me, boys in the village.
Yes.
So maybe.
Okay. So MAYUGUNO felt ashamed at some point because now Rosho is explaining something. There is nothing bad like talking to people who don't understand your language, and you are falling into romantic aspect, and you are creating romantic lines, and they have to interpret for the entire crowd. So they are getting what you want, but you are not getting when they interpret what they are saying. So it is what it is. MAYUGUNO is burning the guts, but it's so shocking because how can he do this in public? I wouldn't expect. Or did he feel ashamed that he wouldn't approach Romino in private? So he decides to, tunasema in Kiswahili kumwaga mtama mbele ya kuku wengi. And then now, Romino will actually have known already his intentions. Before people like, you saw Gitriba the other day, whatever he was trying for him, he was nonverbal. Using touchy language. Touching, hugging closely and all that, and we are like, oh, Gitriba, that is just too much, until At some point, Romina was very uncomfortable trying to pull herself away. Every time a hug, pop, another one, tap, another one. And we were like, Gitriba, that is just too much. And he was like, congratulations, Mr. Louis, for giving birth to very beautiful girls and all that. And again to the mother-in-law, hey, thank you, Mama, for having brought around beautiful girls. So that went on until we were like, Gitriba, that's too much. You are going to shake the hands of these old people until it dislocates. You know, that was just too much. But anyway, MAYUGUNO has used a different approach. Let's see who wins, because he says he's speaking for other young men. And when you see a young man speaking like this, he must have been in a meeting of other boys. I am sure of that because I did learn in a mixed boys-girls schools. And before a boy could approach you, they could go sit down and say, let us see. We are going all of us slowly by slowly, but we'll see who will make it. And when he makes it, we'll go and tell the rest, I made it. Can you try also and see whether she's cheap? And they go. If you refuse again, the same would happen. They go tell she has refused. Go and try and see whether she will now accept you. So when MAYUGUNO speaks like this, and I know he's a party man, he's a YouTuber, collaborating with Marwa in under the table drinking, automatically that is a discussion that has gone on somewhere. I can assure you of that, guys. Yeah, so let's now move on to another banker, and this one is on MRIMI and Matiko. And of course, I may not show the receipts. Matiko is being carried now like a baby. Of course, I appreciate that that lady has decided to help. But I hope he's doing something for himself, because the other day, I remember Gintu was talking so much on a video. And Matiko... Yeah, so guys, we have analyzed that, and I was just coming to MRIMI before my internet refused, and I want to finish by saying that there is one thing about Matiko. MRIMI is actually trying through YouTube, and I see that he's trying to do something for himself. All he has to do is to make sure that his channel picks. But now, he's also still drinking. I don't know. I saw someone, was it, who was this? There is some reactor who actually gave information insinuating that, is it Kamanja? I hear he's a drunkard, a serious drunkard. And he was once almost kipeit when he was drunk in Nyabohanze. But he's going about blaming Gintu for not correcting the drunkards. I'm like, is it Gintu's work to correct the drunkards? In fact, if you don't have expert knowledge about correcting the drunkards, don't try, because you will not help. The only thing you can do to a drunkard is to make sure you take them to a rehabilitation. And rehabilitations have experienced people to handle their affairs. But when it comes to you, a local person in a village, can you go about and start telling someone don't drink? That one will not stop them. You can only create room. For example, build places where they can do gambling. It's addictive, so they can switch their drinking to gambling. You can also start chess games. It is also addictive. When someone is so much used to it, it will go to that. Or there is this, what we call the games, where people think they are driving a car on a computer or whatever. These kind of games, they are addictive. So someone will switch from drinking to that. Or if it's women, create some activities like weaving and create a market for their products. They can weave baskets as you create a market to sell for them. Shoes, mats, something like that. But you cannot tell a drunkard, stop drinking. That you give them. By the way, there is information that David Jr. goes about buying even alcohol for these boys who keep acting in his videos. I don't know how true that is. It can be an allegation. I don't know. But then when you see most of the people in his videos, sometimes even they drink, and he comes around to say, "Hoi, maybe they were said, hoi, I don't want this, hoi." You remember recently this teacher, the way he really created drama rapping in his video, and he was really having fun. Why do you think he records that? Because if I'm correcting this person, I don't have to record them. But he knows that is content. By the way, that content attracts a lot of people watching. I don't want to show it. But that's the reality. You may come here to maybe correct me or abuse or whatever, but it is a fact. It is a fact. And why is it that his videos, most of them have drunkards? I remember I ignored that man on matters to take him to further his studies. But he is so ready to buy food for him. You know, food you eat today, tomorrow you finish. So he will go back to him, and again another video will come up with some drama. So that is it, guys. I didn't want to talk a lot in this video. I've just done 54 minutes, but I believe I've done my fact. And I think Matiko and MRIMI need to focus, because they will not be helped forever. That's a fact. But because they have been chosen to be helped, let them be focused. Again, I don't see why Gintu should go about talking about the road blocked. He should just easily get a friendly neighbor, because I believe he doesn't have one neighbor towards that fish pond. He can get another neighbor to help him acquire a way to get to his fish pond. Does it mean all the people in Nyabohanze are unreasonable? I don't think so. I don't think so. He can give some little money and reason out with someone reasonable, then get it. And I don't think it's anything to do with karma. I don't know why people keep up with saying karma has gotten up. Karma. What is karma even in Kenya? We are not Indians, okay? I know a lot of people who watch me are Indians, but karma does not apply to me. I'm not an Indian. I'm a Christian, so I believe God forgives every day. We do even a lot of mistakes. All of us, but God keeps forgiving us. If God was really charging us based on what we do, or if karma was real, even Ruto would not be the president. And I don't see even how. We would have seen the way Raila suffered all his life until he died. It would not have happened. So karma is not real in Kenya. We are Christians, and in Christianity, God forgives you. Every day you say, I'm sorry, God forgives. And God also protects their people and gives you what is rightful. Your cup is there. It may just be delaying, but it is there. So I don't see why people are saying Gintu has got his own karma. After all, the home that is being built is not for Gintu. Even the fish that is being done, even if it's his, what karma is that? So anyway, thank you so much for watching my videos. I appreciate for the likes. I also appreciate for the comments. Thank you so much. Bye-bye, Victor, Blaz, Christine Haemba, who kept typing hello. Deepak, we had Assam Kasim, among others. May God bless you. Let's meet in another video, another time. Bye-bye.